I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Tell me you miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could seem to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment, I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home. Strap in, this will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 40. They'll break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
Got him to win.
Second and 6.
And Stroud now to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down, Houston.
Stroud completes this out wide. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 67 yards and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. Back to throw, and here's Stroud. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14.
First down, Texans.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Stroud working out of the gun. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Stroud out of the gun here. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And this one is right through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, but I love was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Richardson on the bootleg here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Robinson's got it. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. In motion, the tight end. Now it's Richardson. Now short pass pulled in by Washington. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys. Because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence. Show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Stroud going to battle forward on the touch pass. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Cody Turner on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
3rd down.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
First down, Houston.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Play action. Stroud now. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now and get explosive later and put the points on the board.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down LA. 6-0 our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. They run it again with Williams. And he takes this out right near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
QB sneak, Richardson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
For Trey Palmer. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Stroud. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A 3rd field goal in the first half. Not what they're looking they come up on third down. Stroud keeps it. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Stroud to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Stroud looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and to the 28-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Richardson to throw off play action. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
43-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer now.
Formation.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. Now, backed up a little bit. It's that old expression we love to use. Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
At the 18-yard line.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Houston.
The Texans at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Stays on his feet. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Operating from the gun, Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First down, Texans.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
back to throw. Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 7 now. The throwing again is Stroud. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll look to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And Stroud now to throw. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in his first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Able to slither by. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Rams going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Pass complete there to Nakua. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. Now a 2nd and 2.
Dale Robinson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Rams first down.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. Into Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Josh Allen. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bills with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And here's the Steeler wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Steelers move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the LA Chargers. And this is Omarion Hampton. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Chargers move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is going on. Now they want to have a guard attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nice work to get someone out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So one quick quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stroud off the play fake. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
That's good for the Rams.
Williams going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Richardson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darnell Washington. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
First down, Houston.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. From the 46, here's second down and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
To about the 26 here.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
First down, Texans.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Now the LA offense ready for this next possession. A strong showing their last. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for play finish. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, what a move. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And he can't get free. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Stroud. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now Stroud. Pass complete to Higgins. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
C.J. Stroud sacked.
What a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a 1-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So for the Rams, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.